before I start, I just want to say that this is going to be something different.
I'm gonna teach you a thing about YouTube. When you first create a channel, the videos you upload aren't recommended. YouTube doesn't know who will like them or how much they'll watch, so starting fresh can be hard.
Now, I get a lot of people come up to me and they're like, Kiara, I want to start a YouTube channel. I'm like, dude, that is so awesome. So you want to be a super successful YouTuber and make millions of dollars? Well, honestly, you don't really need any of this. When you think of a YouTuber, you probably think of so many positives. There's fans, there's supporters, meetups, you get to go outside and people recognize you. But what a lot of people don't talk about is the opposite of that, the hate.
What up everyone, it's your girl, Superwoman. Hey guys, me Miranda. Hey guys, it's Beth here.
Hello beautiful human beings of the internet, I'm Lauren Elizabeth. Hey guys, it's Jen.
Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Grace Elby. If you didn't know, now you know. Your life is different now.
The YouTuber I want to be? Well, the YouTuber I want to be is the YouTuber that isn't a part of a certain niche. In my opinion, I don't think you have to be a part of a certain niche to grow your channel. I think you can grow your channel without being in one niche and being a part of many different niches. Like, why can't my channel have commentary content, DIY content, and gaming content, and so much more? Why do I have to stick to one? Now, growing a channel is hard. I used to watch those how to grow your YouTube channel videos, and I always said pick a niche. I never listened because I really believe that there isn't a tutorial on how to grow your channel. You become well known and famous because you're lucky, not because you did something right.
Let's go back. Let's go way back into why and when I decided I wanted to do YouTube.
I started YouTube February 7th, 2016. Even though this is the first video that you're seeing on my channel right now, this is not the first video I made. If you actually look onto my playlist that says old videos, you will find my very first YouTube video at the bottom.
Hello, I am a pretty girl. My name is, wait, what's my name again? I sometimes forget my own name. Oh yeah, my name is Wolfa, and here's some music. Now I want you to hear some music that I listen to on my phone. Please. So here's the music.
For those who stayed and did not click off, I honestly congratulate you for that, because that video was really embarrassing. It was awful. I originally started to make content because I had that mentality that if you were a YouTuber, you were rich. So as a 6th grader, I decided I wanted to be rich. So I made this YouTube channel. I know it's weird and embarrassing and shallow, but what can you expect? When kids hear the word money, that's all they care about. And most people do whatever it takes to get money, whether they're kids or not. I was first inspired by this channel called Dream Mining. It was a channel that talks a lot about things I really liked at the time. And I still like them now, so. They talked about shows like Ever After High and Monster High, and just a lot of those really girly girl shows. I wanted to make content similar to that. That kind of content I wanted to make was something I couldn't describe until now.
I really want to tackle a question that I get commonly asked, and that is, Vanessa, I know having a niche for my social media accounts are really important.
In this video, I want to talk about niching down and how you can really use your niche to grow on the YouTube platform. Now, I've mentioned this in a couple of other videos that you do need to niche down. You need to pick one specific topic and focus on that, and that's how you're going to grow a lot faster on YouTube.
And when you get started on YouTube, usually the hardest part is picking a niche. So in this video, I want to talk about why choosing a niche is a good idea.
Contrary to what those videos say, I don't want to go through that. Like I said earlier, I don't want to pick a niche. I want to upload whatever I want, whenever I want. In this video clip, the one that I'm about to show you, I talked about how I see everything type channels.
That just do everything. Like, there was this like high school click list I found on the internet, and it showed like the top, clicks in high school. And I thought that the concept of an everything channel, a channel that does everything, like they do vlogs, DIY, whatever. And I feel like floaters, like they're the ones that they can fit into any group because like they're just so good at socializing, what an everything channel like would be similar to, because they can just jump into any type of YouTube click. We can do skits and all of that.
I think the first YouTuber to really embody everything type channels would be Joanna Sidia. To her, it's just like a hobby. I mean, she uploads whatever she wants, whenever she wants. She could be getting money out of it too. And also, her content is unexpected. You never know what she's going to do next. Similar to an everything channel, you never know what they're going to do next. I'm sure there are people who can most definitely stick to a certain niche, but that's not something I can do. I'm a weird person, I'm a random person. I like many things, just like everyone else, but I can't stick to one thing. I would feel trapped if I had to do that. I like things like, for example, cartoons, I like anime, I like gaming, I like DIY, I like K-pop, and I like J-pop. I like commentary channels, I like storytime videos, I like relatable channels, I love art and animation, I love memes, I have dark humor, I like learning about other countries' societies, cultures, and education systems, I like old movies, I like random things, and so much more. I could fit in just about 99% of all niches YouTube has right now. I want to be able to be myself. At the high school that I go to, I'm actually quite shy. I act quiet. I don't really show who I am too much unless if it's with people that I can trust. So I want this channel to be a safe haven for me. A place where I can express myself. A place where I can show who I am. And a place where I can do as I wish. This channel is supposed to be a representation of who I am. I don't want to feel pressure to the point where I burn out because I never actually experienced that in my life. The last time I ever uploaded on this channel was 2 years ago. I know it seems insane that I couldn't upload for 2 years, and it was because I did not feel motivated enough to do that, so I didn't push myself. I guess it's not the same as a big YouTuber that constantly has a following wanting more and more content, where I just had a few subscribers. Like, I'd say about 100 something. So I didn't feel pressure to actually return back to YouTube.
I want to have many career paths. YouTube is one of them. And I'm actually really passionate about making videos, and I think I'll do them for a very long time.
How I want my channel to be.
I want this channel to be a representation of me. And I at one point want to even bring my friends on this channel.
I want this to be a group channel, and I want it to have little subgroups, and every subgroup is actually a friend group, and they each make their own videos on the channel, and every friend group has their own playlist, with each playlist having their own content. just in case you have a certain friend group that you enjoy watching. I want my everything channel to be a bit organized. For example, if I'm doing commentary, I want all my commentary to be in a playlist. Same for DIYs and etc. And same with different series on this channel as well. What inspired me to still try YouTube? There are certain YouTubers that inspire me, they make me feel motivated, they make me feel determined to try YouTube and start again. I mean, I was in middle school when I first started, so it wasn't that impactful for me. And the time that I was uploading a lot in a short amount of time. And the inspirations I have now aren't the same that I had back then. The YouTubers that inspire me to still try YouTube are Tiffany Ferg, Filthy Frank, even though he isn't active anymore, Rainbot, Nexpo, The Right Opinion, Primink, Ho4XUXI, Nani, Rosalie, Gabriella Whitehead, HunXU, Caleb City, and last but not least, How to Basic. Yes, I'm completely serious. 5 stages of a YouTuber. This is the noob stage. It's when you have first been discovered, but you're not really considered successful because you kind of just started out and you're new and not many people have heard of you yet. This is called the successful stage. It's when you aren't at your highest point, but you're building up and you're almost there. But you are doing well and people actually know who you are. This is your peak stage. It's when you're at your highest point, you're at your peak. It's when you're at the best you can possibly be. And now this is the scandal or drama stage. It's when you get into some messy business. And this will determine if you end up having your career survive or your career just be ruined in general. This is the survive or die stage. It's when your channel has either survived even through all that drama, or the drama really ruined your virtual career and it's impossible for you to build up your audience again. The 5 stages of a YouTuber. Everyone knows them. Well, every YouTuber at least. I don't know if I'll become big enough to actually experience these 5 stages, but if I do, I'm going to be honest. I would be kind of scared to experience these stages, especially that last one, the one that makes or breaks a YouTuber. And the last thing I would want is for my dream to be ruined. Ruined because of cancel culture. Now, cancel culture is something that is very prevalent in not just YouTube, but in our own society. It is something that we should fix. We shouldn't have cancel culture here on YouTube. We shouldn't have cancel culture here in America. A country where you're allowed to have free speech and speak your mind. And I thought here in America the whole witch hunting thing ended a long time ago. Well, I guess history does repeat itself sometimes. I haven't had my own experience with being a real YouTuber. At least not yet. So I can't exactly have any opinion on being a YouTuber because I never really was. I didn't necessarily have any audience, so I can't really call myself a content creator or an ex-content creator. But I have a feeling that on YouTube, I will feel happy here. And I'll be able to be myself without having to physically see my audience, but having to just make a video. A video that will be put on the World Wide Web, that I hope many, many people will be able to see. Now that I've expressed my feelings, I hope you guys understand the type of YouTuber that I'm trying to be.
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.